Hey guys, how you doing tonight? It is Mama G coming to you this evening, and just wanted to just give you a little bit of tips tonight with eBaying and things. You might hear my cat in the background, which is that's how we do here, Miss Penny. Say hi, Penny. Say hello. I'm a luscious fat queen. She's so wonderful. Naughty but wonderful. So anyway. So I have embarked on doing eBay much more as a business than just as a hobby. I've been selling probably for about 18 years now. So one of the things that I got really excited about was going to Goodwill, finding some things to flip, and really enjoying it. Now, I will say I have also gotten some really hard lessons right in the head. I just want to help you with discerning when you get designer items that you think are designer items, but they're actually knockoffs. This makes me cry. It cringes in my soul, my very soul. So we'll start off with shoes. These, I saw these on the, when our tag sales flip for Goodwill, they switch in our area on Tuesdays. And so I saw that they were yellow labeled because that was the color of the week, and they were half off, so they were $8.99 marked down to, so that would be $4.50. So I was like, cool, leather, awesome. I was like, I just saw the name and I was like, yay, Ralph Lauren, or so I thought. Well, I got home and I was all excited and I was like, okay, this is definitely, a leather, and this felt good. Stitching, no. When I happened to look up comps online because I wanted to find out exactly what it would have been, I happened to pull the tag up. This should have been my first red flag. Right here. You see this? Ralph Lauren stuff, polo stuff is not going to have a cheap, crappy tag like this. It is going to say, on the top part here of the tongue, it's going to say the actual name of the style. These were supposed to be Halford loafer sneaker tops, or loafer sneakers. And when I went to look at them, that was the first thing that I noticed. And then I knew I had a fake pair. So then, everything else, this looked good. Look at the soles. These soles are not the same, and they look at the soles. It's got like the little horsey, and it says the Ralph Lauren. No, these it actually almost has like a similar pattern to Converse, like Chuck Taylor Converses. And then the other piece, this should be a dead ringer right here. See this? Ralph Lauren ain't that cheap. They ain't that crazy. This should have been a stitched small tag about this long that would have said Ralph Lauren polo on it. So once I saw the Halford not being here, I knew I was in trouble. And I am devastated because I don't know if you're familiar with this or not, but you cannot sell like Ralph Lauren's, like Gucci's. You cannot sell fake stuff on eBay. They will shut your account down super hard and fast. You don't need that. This is something that has really frustrated me. It used to not bother me as much, but as a reseller on eBay, it pisses me off. So, just something, sorry, venting a little bit. But it never really used to bother me. I was like, who gives a crap if they sell cheap fake Gucci bags and Louis Vuitton bags? Now I understand. It really does. It knocks the quality. You think you're getting a great item, and you're getting kind of half-cocked item. So, so that was my first one. So you'd think I'd learn. These happened over the last couple of hauls that I've had, but I wanted to share these with you. Okay, so my next one was a pair of what I thought were Armani jeans. I was like, Giorgio Armani in my cheap little store? Ooh. Okay, they felt pretty heavy, not like super Walmart crap quality, And I was like, okay, look, and they have a leather tag. Well, this should have also been something, because any kind of the Giorgio Armani jeans, they have a tag similar to this, but it's almost like a double layered tag. It has like the leather on the bottom, and then it has a double layered tag, and then it's got 4 rivets here. So it is not just sewn in willy-nilly. And when I got these back, because I dry cleaned them thinking, oh, they're the real deal, because I was looking at comps and I was all like excited, just didn't do my research. When people tell you research, they are not forking kidding. They really mean it. And so this will spare you from having long sob stories and tissue crying, okay? So let me show you what else to look for. Okay, so crappy tag, okay. And see, and I was really thinking, oh, these have got to be the real thing because of the little emblem piece here. It's like a little, eagle looking thing that says GA. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. They're there. Well, my dry cleaner actually sheared off 2 of the rivets, one here and then one over here. Was it one here? I don't know, but there was like supposed to be a rivet here, and yeah. So, and now when I first started looking at these, one of the pieces that I've definitely seen with super high-end jeans is not only that back label tag, the rivets. Think rivets when you are out next time, okay? So it has this little Giorgio Armani thing. It was sort of similar, but here you go. Zipper. Cheap funk zipper. Cheap funk sounds like a great 70s band. It's not when it's part of your freaking jeans that you think are really nice. These should have like the same Giorgio Armani or the GA and the little tiny eagle. They don't. See, here's another little rivet thing, and I thought, ooh, details, because details are super important to these high-end designers, and they should be when you drop in like freaking $300 for a pair of jeans. So, also, usually back stitching on the back pockets here are usually a lot more ornate. Another thing to keep in mind is that when you're looking at stitching, you're going to find, I'm just trying to find it because I thought I saw one. You're going to find like it's not horrible stitching, but it should be right on the line. Like the seam's nice and crisp. There shouldn't be any like funky phrase and all like jacked upness. No, that should not be happening. So rivets are super important. Every one of the rivets, the pieces on these should all say something that should say Giorgio Armani. If you see anything that just says like SA or something else, it is probably a fake. And err on the side of it being fake, because once you buy this, you're going to have to redonate it or give it to a buddy because you can't sell these. Did you hear me? You can't sell these on eBay. They will smack you down like a funky frickin' fly. Yeah, and usually and then this should have been another one too, the tag. I thought, ooh, it says some kind of like foreign Frenchy Italian type stuff. No, this is this funky knockoff label. Yeah. And I will also show you some actual real, like I found a pair of I think True Religion or Diesel jeans, and they have special tags and things that you need to make sure that you're looking for with those. They have like a little like a silver thread through them. This will probably be the same kind of way when you have these high-end things. So, and last but not least, thankfully I didn't pay up super high for those jeans. I think I paid like $6 or $7 thinking that they were the real deal, and they weren't. So, but what really pissed me off is I spent $7 in dry cleaning thinking, oh, they're great. And that was another indicator too, the fact that the rivets popped off. No. So then I saw this hanging up and I was like, oh, it's a Hervé Leger dress. I think I probably just butchered the hell out of that, but I know I've seen Hervé Leger on different sites, and different other bloggers. I've seen it on like State's Place and on I think Reezy Resells. And this is supposed to be a bandage dress, and you can see it's kind of cool. And I saw that it had this little tiny but I was like, oh, that's something I can fix really easy, no problem. So again, when you're looking at this, you know, you can have high-end dresses not look great and be really well worn, and it felt pretty heavy, like it's like kind of slinky and kind of heavy. And I thought, well, you know, a good high-end dress is going to feel like that. So then I start poking around and I'm looking, and right away on the back tag, when I saw this initially, Hervé Leger, I'm sorry, I apologize because I know I'm butchering it. When I saw this, I was like, this is cool, right? Well, then I didn't realize it, but when I got home and actually started looking at the pictures, not just the comps, that is something when you are going and you are taking a look at having, if you're looking at a really high-end designer, look at the pictures inside of the completed auctions, because what that's going to allow you to do is to see what they're actually going to look like. And paying attention to the small details with the tags is super duper important. So with this tag, there should have been a small serial number on the side. If any of you have sold any Chanel bags, if you've sold any Louis Vuitton, all those are going to have little tiny like numbers indented in there. And it's really important to make sure that those little tiny details are there. This has taught me so much about really being thorough. Now, I went into my local Goodwill and bought these. And the fact that I wound up spending pretty much, you know, $15 to $20 on items, and I cannot resell. I'm going to have to donate them. Is really kind of it's a learning experience. So I want to encourage you, and I want you to take my 2x4 thing that I'm learning to my head, to your heart, so that you can also learn, so that you don't make these same mistakes, thinking that you're going to make this amazing flip. Because if this was a real Hervé Leger dress used, I saw these bandage dresses going for like 125, 150 used, because I think new they sell in like the 275 range. So thinking I'm going to find a great flip, it was like a great flop. So I just wanted to share that with you as I share with you my journey getting back into eBay reselling for realsies. So I hope you guys have a fantastic evening. If you wouldn't mind, please hit the like button. That'd be great. Subscribe to my channel. So Mama G's Place is always looking for great ideas from you. If there's something that you're like, oh, I would really like to learn how to resell this, or you know, just to talk about something in general, like with reselling, I would love to help you with that. So have an amazing night, and I will talk to you soon.